Amelia comes across some very interesting information. Specifically, Amelia has found some very interesting information regarding her dad's mother's side. Hi, everybody. This is Lady Sweetheart, and welcome back to That A+ Life special Mount Komorebi Christmas Crossover. So we are back pretty much where we left off. Everyone just sat down to eat the silly gummy bear pancakes that Samson made, which should make little Aiden happy because he is hangry. So we're just gonna let them eat, and then I think they should be in good shape to go and hit the slopes. I mean, Aiden's fun could be better, but I mean, what's more fun than going and visiting the Mount Komorebi slopes, right? I did have Angelo go ahead and clean up after the fire. The old rocking horse was a casualty, but I just replaced it with a different one. And he looks like he's in pretty good shape too. So as soon as everyone has their breakfast, we should be able to send them out. And I'm super excited, guys, because last time we pretty much only got to do Winterfest stuff. We didn't really get to send them out to do any skiing or snowboarding or anything like that. So I'm super excited to do that because I haven't done that at all yet. I mean, I've had the pack for what? It's been like a month, I think, that's been out. I haven't had a chance to do any of that stuff yet. So it's going to be so much fun. Oh, I forgot they're all going to be in a playful mood now. Thanks to the silly gummy bear pancakes. Aiden has the whim to tell a joke about chicken butt to Slade. How adorable is that? I mean, he does have this silly trait, and he's eating those gummy bear pancakes on top of it. So before they all head out to the slopes, Amara has pulled Slade aside because as she's telling him, she gets this feeling that the fire that just happened was magical in nature. It very much felt to her like a spellcaster would have set that fire. And she knows she didn't do it, and Slade is agreeing with her that it did kind of feel that way. You know, as spellcasters, they can sense when something else is done by a spell, especially Amara, since she's so powerful. And Amara knows she didn't do it. She's pretty sure that Slade didn't do it either. I mean, she can just kind of tell from his reaction and the conversation that he is telling the truth, that he wasn't the one that said it. And I mean, it's not really something Slade would do anyway. So they're a little concerned, but they decide not to really get anybody else involved in it yet, or to talk about that with anyone else, or to share that feeling with anybody else at this point. So I think everyone should be done eating. It looks like it. So we're going to go ahead and send them out to the slopes. Okay, guys, I am back. I am such a dumb. I did not realize that in order to get your Sims skis and snowboards and sleds and all that kind of stuff, that you had to purchase them. I just assumed you could come to the slopes and there'd be a place to buy them or rent them or something like that. But there wasn't. So what I had to do, this became such a whole thing. I had to end their vacation. I had to send them back home, and I had to go and buy everyone their skis and their snowboards and their sleds, which have an invisible picture for some reason. And then I had to send them back on a vacation. And it's already 4:30 in the game. But you know what? I was able to do 2 days. So if we don't get to them to do everything on this sim day, we can send them back out tomorrow. But we are here on the slopes. Well, the supernaturals made it up to the slopes because, of course, Angelo just whisked little Aiden up here, and then Amara and Slade just flew on their brooms. You know, the poor mere mortals here are going to have to, take a little bit longer to get up there, but it's fine. But yeah, it just became a whole thing because I had to go buy all that stuff for them. And then I had to pee because I pretty much always have to pee. And yeah, it just became this whole big thing. So much so that Angelo thinks it's time to play his violin. Okay, so Slade's going to go snowboarding, which I'm perfectly fine with. That's what we're here for. But Angelo, instead of playing the violin, why don't you take your adorable little boy on the sled? Because I think they can go sledding together. Maybe you have to click. Oh, your adorable little boy needs his diaper changed, apparently. Can you change his diaper? So Slade is going to go down. Let's just check Slade really quick. I think that's going to be more interesting to watch than Angelo changing Aiden's diaper. Plus, I mean, we love to watch Slade, right? Or maybe I just love to watch Slade. But yeah, this is he looks like he's doing, oh, we lost him. He looks like he's doing pretty good for somebody that's never done this before. Oh, but he's tense from the fire still. Okay, I said that, but, and Samson earned some money, always helpful. So now can you, I think he's talking to Faith and doing some funny faces, but now can you, can you sled? That's what I was looking for. Maybe I have to click on the slope or this. See, I don't understand why it's not giving me, it's not giving me the option to go sledding. This pack is so confusing. Like, I suppose it would help if I actually watched the live streams and whatnot, but like, honestly, guys, I get bored. They're so drawn out. I just get bored watching them. Like, where... And I think sometimes it's more fun to, like, figure things out yourself. Is it this one? I honestly don't see it, guys. Like, how do you go sledding? I'm going to have to look this up. Okay, so it says the bunny slope, and this is called the easy slope. So where the heck is the bunny slope?
2,000 years later.
Oh, okay, it's over here. Why the heck is it over here anyway? Go sledding with on the bunny slope. Let's do continuously so we can also kind of pay attention to some others. He can't take Aiden? I thought I was told that you could take toddlers sledding. Why can he not take Aiden? Okay, I thought maybe it's because it was continuously, but it's not giving him the option at all. No. I'm gonna be really upset if he can't take Aiden. That was like one of the whole things that I wanted to do with him. Does he have to be holding him maybe? I pick up Aiden and then we'll see if he can do it. Slade has a snowboarding skill now, which is awesome for Slade. Okay, pick the little guy up and let's see. He still can't. What is going on? I wonder if Amelia can. No, she can't do it either. And in fact, she can't even go with Angelo. Like, this is so weird. I wonder if he teleports down here. Like, maybe you have to be there. I don't know, guys. Like, I'm going to be really upset if we can't have them go sledding. Because that's what... Okay, and I don't think it took Aiden with him. Of course it didn't. Even though he was holding him. Okay, so can he do it now? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just watched a Fantasia video and she was talking about how she didn't get the option when she had the Sims in the group. So I'm gonna see, because I did have them go in a group to come up here. So I wonder if they disband the group, if now he'll be able to do it. Okay, so now apparently nobody's in a group. He still doesn't. Oh my gosh. Like, I so don't understand, guys. I'm so disappointed. Okay, so I just looked this up and apparently it's been reported as a bug that vampire toddlers can't sled during the day. So I'm guessing that's what's happening since our cute little Aiden here is a vampire, but it said that after 8 o'clock they can. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait till nighttime before we can have that adorableness. So Angelo, since you're super fast, can you please pick him up and take him back with everyone else? And at least we can watch everyone else have fun. I mean, I'm glad we had Aiden bring his tablet so that he at least has something to do. I think we'll start with skiing and then we will do the snowboarding. So I'm just gonna have them do one time low intensity because they're all very new at this and I don't want people to get hurt. Okay, so it looks like Slade is going first again. Samson's over here talking and spending time with Aiden. That is so cute. He's probably determined to become Aiden's favorite uncle. I could definitely see Samson as like the fun uncle type. Okay, so Amara is going down. Let's see if we can check her. I like how they all formed a line. Except Samson, who's playing with Aiden, which is so cute, and that's so Samson. I think Samson and Aiden would definitely have a good bond because they have a lot in common. I mean, Aiden is a silly toddler, and Samson, you know, has always been a really funny, like, lighthearted kind of guy. So I definitely see these two having a good relationship. Okay, so now that everyone's been able to ski, it's actually 11 at night, but I want to make sure that Aiden and Angelo gets to sled, but since Angelo's super fast, he can get back really quick too. Aiden's starting to get a little hungry. I may have cheated his energy up just a teensy tiny bit, but I want to be able to do this. But yeah, I'm gonna let everyone else go back so that they can take care of themselves, since it's gonna take them a little longer. Also, like, did you see that landing that Amelia made? Like, she takes the prize as most graceful on skates, as if we needed another reason for Amelia to make us all feel bad, because she's obviously super graceful on skis as well. But I think I'll just send them back in the morning to go snowboarding, since they didn't really get a chance to do that. So Angelo, why don't you pick up sweet Aiden here, and then we can get you down there to do a little bit of sledding really quick. Aiden's gonna have a late night tonight, but it's vacation. Hopefully the option will be available to them now. Yeah, that must have been the issue, guys. It must just be the time. Like, apparently the vampires can only do this kind of stuff in the night, which, I mean, they're not accounting for the fact that sunlight doesn't bother vampire toddlers, and there are certain vampires, like Angelo, who can be out in the sun. So, yeah, it's kind of stupid. Besides, what if you wanted to kill your vampire by just sending them out skiing? You know, should be an option. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I think they're finally getting on, guys. I better make sure he's not too tired yet. Also, why would this should count for his attention. All right, let's follow them down. I have not ever actually seen this adorableness, because this is the first time I've sent my Sims to Mount Komorebi to actually do anything. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing you guys are vampires, because I feel like you would really be hurting if not. Okay, actually, I would love for you guys to do this some more, but it is like midnight and you need to get back home. And then since we didn't get to do the hot pot before, I'm going to have them eat the hot pot tonight. So let's do hot pot with others. I don't know what any of these are, but this is the most expensive one. So we're just going to assume that it's the best one. And also, can't little Aiden eat any of it? Maybe it's because he's not here. All right, I think they finally all have some food. But yeah, it's super cute watching them all sit around and eat together, enjoying the hot pot. And Angelo and Amelia flirting with each other, of course. It's almost 3 in the morning, but hey, they just do things late. They're just like my family, and they just do things late. Like, my family is, like, seriously a bunch of night owls. So, like, this would not be that unusual for us, to be quite honest. And, hey, we do have a couple of vampires in the group, and a couple of witches who are also used to staying up late. So, kind of makes sense when you think about it. And Aiden, did you already finish your food, sweetie? Yeah, it looks like you did. But instead of that, Angelo, since you're done and you're all fed and everything, why don't you take Aiden upstairs, put him on the potty, and put him to bed, because he needs to go. Oh, this is so adorable. Amara has gained a sentiment about Angelo, and that it's adoring. Amara just wants the best for Angelo and thinks he's so wonderful. That is so appropriate, guys, because Angelo was basically like the father she didn't have when she was growing up. And he heavily influenced Amara and the person she became. And a lot of the goodness inside of her is thanks to Angelo and his loving care that he gave her. So that's extremely appropriate sentiment. So Amelia has decided that instead of going to bed tonight, since it's pretty late anyway, she was just going to stay up and do a little bit of research. So she drank like a pot of coffee. Really, I just gave her a sleep replacement potion. But yeah, if you remember in the last episode, well, the episode before part 1 of this, her dad, Mortimer, kind of dropped a little hint to her that, perhaps he's a little less judgmental of Angelo and Aiden being a vampire because of the family history. Now, Mortimer's not a fool, and he knew that that would be enough to get his sleuthy daughter going and try to figure out what he meant by that. And that's exactly what's happening with Amelia, is she is on the computer trying to research her family tree, specifically the family on her dad's side. And after some time, Amelia comes across some very interesting information for which she has called Angelo over to take a look at. Specifically, Amelia has found some very interesting information regarding her dad's mother's side. So she is sharing exactly what she found. And guys, I'm going to share with you exactly what she found. So to reveal what exactly Amelia has found out, through her research, we are going to take a look at some Sims lore. So as you can see, it says here that Mortimer Goth was born to Gunther and Cornelia Goth, and Cornelia was born as Cornelia Crumplebottom. So as we do a little bit more digging into the Crumplebottom family, as Amelia does her own level of digging into her own family history, we do discover that with the Crumplebottom family, there were 3 Crumplebottom sisters who were named Beatrice, Belinda, and Bianca. And as you can see here, they were known to be witches. So Amelia has discovered that through her father's side of the family, that there is a history of witchcraft, or in Sims 4 terms, spellcasters. And that, of course, helps us to understand why Amelia's father would be a little bit more accepting of her husband being a supernatural being, because the Goth family has their own history of supernatural beings. So hopefully, looking back on things that have happened with Amelia's family, that helps it to all make a little bit more sense. And hopefully you like the fact that I'm bringing some of the past Sims lore into the game. So basically, Amelia has discovered that there is a history of witchcraft in her mother's family. So not taking much to get these two in the mood for some romance, Angelo manages to convince Amelia to come out for a quick little woohoo in the onsen while the baby is still asleep. No regard to this guy here being in the background. This Kato, oh my gosh, I wanted to check this out because I haven't seen this. I like the music that they play. That's really cool. And they've got the little hearts. Also, yeah, this onsen is kind of nasty. I don't know if that's partly because of them woohooing in it or if it was just like that. So maybe clean this after you're done. Yeah, and his hygiene is bad now too. So apparently, I was going to say the onsen doesn't help your hygiene, but maybe it's because it's filthy. That could be why. Oh my gosh, this buff. Natural healing from good woohooing. Oh, it moved on me. The natural cleansing minerals of the hot springs weren't the only things heating up the water. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it is later in the morning. Pretty much everyone is in a good place, except Aiden did just get up and Angelo is giving him a bubble bath. I'm about to send everybody else out to the slopes though, but I think I'm just going to keep Angelo and Aiden here because they can't do anything anyway unless it's nighttime. So I'll probably leave Angelo with Aiden and then send everybody else out. But I also wanted to show you guys really quick that Amelia ended up with like 2 sentiments about Angelo, which I thought was so cool. Well, she got the adoring one, which is the same thing that Amara ended up getting for him. But this one is really neat, and I'm assuming it's from their woohoo that they did in the onsen, but it says, enchanted from a moment in the mountains, enamored sentiment. Amelia's feelings for Angelo really crystallized when they shared a romantic moment together, surrounded by the frozen beauty of Mount Komorebi. I thought that was so cool. So anyway, why is this random calling Amelia? They're too shy to ask you out. She's happily married. We were just checking out the sentiment talking about how happily married she is. No. It's pretty cool too that I can just have them come here from where they're at, and then we can still go back and see Angelo and Aiden too and check on them. So it's sort of reminiscent of what it was like in The Sims 3, which I miss. Oh my gosh, Caroline really needs to stop. She's telling Asher that she's in the mood. Like, Caroline, he's underage. I mean, yes, he's cute, but you need to get over your obsession. Okay, let's just talk about how many levels of wrong this is. Sergio, which is Haven's ex-husband that she murdered. So the ghost of Sergio, I should say, is hitting up Faith, wanting to know if they could have a quick woohoo session here at our rental house. No. Okay, I think we're going to get to see some snowboarding now, guys. This is just where all the supernaturals hang out. I mean, Slade and Amara are here, who are spellcasters. Angelo and Aiden are here, which are vampires. And I am pretty sure this guy is an alien. Who knew that the supernaturals liked skiing and snowboarding so much? Not I. All right, guys. Well, I think we have gotten to see pretty much everything there is to offer, except for the mountain climbing, which I'm told you have to do as like an event. So, nobody in the family has climbing skills high enough that I think that they would be able to do that. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and end it here. I'm not sure why Amara and Slade are invisible. Perhaps they did an invisibility spell on themselves. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. Let me know what you thought of this 2-part Mount Komorebi Christmas crossover. Hopefully got you in the holiday spirit. And also let me know what you think about the information that Amelia was able to uncover. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Also drop a comment below. I always love hearing what you have to say. It honestly makes my day. And I'll see you later. Bye.
Let me give you a Christmas